it's Lynn Pierce with Ageless Lifestyle After50.com, and today we're starting a 7-day series of tips on how you can have an ageless life and business. So please get your free gift that will help you have an ageless lifestyle at agelesslifestyleafter50.com/tips. Now today's tip is on how to stimulate your mind in ways that help you remain ageless. You do want to constantly be using your mind in new and interesting ways. When you get stuck in a rut or a routine, your brain just goes to sleep. And you're literally moving through your daily routine on autopilot. I'm a big believer in rituals, but there's a difference between being in the flow and feeling a connection to the universe and doing the things that you do with rituals and just being in a rut. So what can you do today to help your mind be stimulated in a way that helps you to be ageless? Well, I have my top 10 tips for you today, and I've written them down, so I'm going to be reading them so that I don't forget any of them. Number 1, watch live broadcasts like this that you're doing now. It's even better if you can actively participate, comment, ask questions. You can do that live or later, either way. Number 2, read all different types of material, not just your go-to stuff. So whether you only read business books, or you only read personal growth, or you only read the news, or you only read on social media, or you read novels, whatever it is, switch it up. Open up the things you read to things that you wouldn't normally look at, because it stimulates your brain. Number 3, listen to podcasts that make you think or challenge your beliefs and opinions. That will also create new neural pathways. Number 4, learn a few words in a new language. So what's your favorite restaurant that you go to? Is it Italian, French, whatever it is? Learn a few words in that language. Nowadays you can Google anything. You can learn just about anything by watching YouTube videos. So do something new and different. Let's see. Number 5, watch documentaries. When was the last documentary, or if you've ever watched documentaries? I have a friend that's pretty much all he ever watches is documentaries, and then I know people that have never even seen one at all. So documentaries will definitely get your brain going. Number 6, find a completely different type of meal than what you would normally eat. Try something different. Even better, if you go on Pinterest, find a recipe, cook something that you wouldn't normally ever cook. Engage in conversations with friends that stimulate your mind. That's number 7. So conversation. Remember when we used to actually talk to each other? These days, there are all kinds of ways that we can do that without being in person, whether it's FaceTime, video calls. There's so many different ways of doing it on social media, which is another thing that I would say. Number 8, participate in discussions on social media. And I'm not talking about politics, religion, all those kind of things. I'm talking about stimulating conversations that are, I don't know what you'd say, that have a good outcome, that are well-intentioned rather than getting into a debate. Number 9, take on a 3-day, 5-day, 7-day, 21-day, 30-day challenge. Do something completely different than what you normally do. Like for me, doing a 30-day video challenge, I don't know if I ever would have started doing videos every day, much less doing them on the weekends, if it wasn't for the fact that I accepted this 30-day challenge. And number 10, plan a trip, even if it's a day trip. a weekend trip, any kind of trip. Do some research. Look at places you'd like to go. Where would you like to stay? What will you do when you go there? And get your mind thinking in a different way. So that's my top 10 tips for you to stimulate your mind so that you can remain ageless. Because the more neural pathways that you create, the sharper your mind will be as you advance in years. And as ageless as we are living, the clock is still ticking. And so to remain ageless, we have to actively do things to keep our brain engaged. So I will see you here the same time tomorrow, 11 o'clock Mountain Time, 10 o'clock Pacific Time. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Don't forget to go to agelesslifestyleafter50.com/tips and get your free gift to help you have an ageless life and business. This is Lynn Pierce with Ageless Lifestyle After 50. I will talk to you tomorrow. Until then, be ageless. Bye.